Our first roster update is right on the horizon. We have our first one this coming Friday. We have a big chance to make a lot of stubs. There are a little bit of different stuff this year with the quick sell values being a little bit different. We're going to handle this a little bit differently than what we did last year, but again, we're still having a great chance to make a lot of stubs for you guys. We made a lot of people millionaires in stubs last year, but before we actually get into the players we're going to be investing in, let's go over the new quick sell values really quick. Okay, so here we have it. We have our new quick sell values for MLB The Show 22. I didn't really think we needed this, but I guess they really thought we did. So this changes up a little bit of stuff here, but let's go over these values really quick and how they might affect our investment. So for silvers now, they used to all be 100, but now going from 75 to 79 will be 50, 75, 100, 125, and 150. For golds, they were always for 1,000. So it was kind of nice because when we were investing in those guys very low, that we knew we were going to make a lot of stubs back. But, you know, it is what it is this year. Now, for 80 to 84, it goes 400, 600, 900, 1200, and 1500. Now, moving over to the diamonds last year, they're all quick sell values of 5,000. So, when we hit that reach of 83 to 84, they went up to our quick sell value of 5,000. We would literally just quick sell all the cards off the rip because we knew that we're going to make a lot of stubs off of it. But, with the new quick sell values from 85 to 89, it's 3,000, 3,750, 4,500, 5,500, and 7,000. And then lastly, for our 90 and above, which obviously doesn't really pertain to this video, but just in case you guys didn't know, it used to be 5,000 again. So now for 90 overalls, your quick sell value is 8,000. For 91, it's 9,000, and 92 above, it is 10K. So this changes up some of our stuff with our investment because last year we really were looking for, you know, going to the next tier. So it was really silver to gold, gold to diamond, you know, those tiers. But this year with the quick sell values being different, we can actually make stubs just going up in the overall. So it doesn't necessarily mean we have to go up into the next tier, but we can still make a lot of stubs based off these quick sell values as well. So one little disclaimer before we get into the actually investing part of this video. Just keep in mind, these are the guys I'm investing in. You guys are putting your own subs into it as well. So don't be mad at me if they don't go up or if they don't do what we think they're going to do. These are guys that I've just been looking at that I think have some really good opportunities. So keep that in mind as we're going through it. Invest at your own risk. So if you guys didn't see my investment videos last year, this is how we handle them in the order we go in. So it'll be bronze to silver, silver to gold, and then gold to diamond. That way we're just going from each tier. I kind of like to keep it that way. That way we can stay, you know, straight on what we got right here. So first off, our first one we're going to talk about today is going to be Joe Ryan. So Joe Ryan is a starting pitcher for the Minnesota Twins, and he's off to a fantastic start this year with a 1.69 ERA. 1.69. He's got 3 games started. He's got 16 innings pitched. He's only let up 9 hits so far, which is amazing, actually. He's got 16 strikeouts, and he only has 5 walks. So looking at what he's done so far, we got to get those hits per 9 up a little bit. His Ks per 9 could go up just a tad as well. Again, these are not guys that are going to be huge, you know, stubbage off the rip right here, but they're guys that you can invest in right now that can make you a lot of stubs over time. So Joe Ryan, I know it's super quick, super short right there. He's doing a very good job so far. So Joe Ryan's a guy we need to look out for. Our next bronze we're investing in is Nathaniel Lowe, the first baseman for the Texas Rangers, and he is off to an amazing start so far. So looking at his batting averages against righties, he's batting .432. 432 and 37 at bats right now. He's got 1 home run. He's got no doubles, no triples, which kind of sucks because that power numbers aren't going to be the best right there. We really want to see those home runs, those doubles, those triples, extra base hits for those. Our slugging percentage as well that goes into that. But his batting average of .432 should get a major boost. He should be in the 70s around there. But he also is not too bad against lefties. If I pull this up really quick, against lefties, he's batting .273, which I know right now he does have actually better contact versus lefties. So that could maybe stay there. Could get pushed down a little bit, but the thing about him with lefties, he actually has 3 doubles so far. So right now he has 51 power, which I think that could get a nice little boost right there. You know, maybe to the 60s, that might be generous, but if we could have maybe got a home run there too, it would have helped out a lot more with that. But I do think Nathaniel Lowe will go silver. He's been very good so far. Hopefully he keeps building off this, and that way he can keep making a ton of stubs off him. He's very cheap right now. So we'll take a look at Nathaniel Lowe. So I would be remiss if I didn't throw one pirate in here because it's somebody that's very deserving. And that's Daniel Vogelbach, the first baseman from the Pirates, who has been leading off for them lately, which is very wild to see. A very big man leading off, but nonetheless, he's off to a fantastic start. So the one thing I really want to look at with Daniel Vogelbach is his batting average against lefties. So right now, he does bat .333. I know it's a very small sample size with 9 at-bats. I know it's super small. It is the beginning of the year, but with 14 contact, we could see him get a major boost right there. He was not very good last year. He's showing he has a little bit with him this year against lefties. Again, he doesn't have any extra base hits. He doesn't have any home runs against lefties. So probably not a big power boost there. But again, against righties, he's batting .306. He's got 50 contact. We can get a nice boost right there. Also, he has 3 home runs too, which is a great start for him. 2 doubles as well. He's batting .306 again, like I said. So Daniel Vogelbach, again, he's pretty far away from silver. But I think this is a guy we can really invest in right now. And if he can continue to hit like he is, we can see some major boosts from him. Now, his fielding sucks. That's just going to stay how it is. So it doesn't really help him out that much. But his hitting attributes should get a major boost. And our final bronze card we're going to talk about. I don't know if there's a hotter pitcher right now in the MLB. Just off of his first 3 starts. NESTOR CORTES Jr. for the New York Yankees has been unbelievable. This man has been top notch so far. You guys, I know you've seen some things, some clips on Twitter. He has a little funky delivery, but with that being said, with that being said, his 2022 totals, people are batting .132 against him. He's got 61 hits per 9. This is going to get a major boost. I'll see it in the 70s. It should definitely be up there. He also has 25 strikeouts already, and that's with 15.2 innings pitched. The strikeouts per 9 should get a nice little boost right there as well. He only has 3 walks too, which is very good. We can see that getting, a nice little boost. 2 right there. And he's only given up 1 home run. His home runs last year were not very good. But so far, he has not let up that many home runs. Again, it's only 1 so far. So maybe that gets a nice little boost right there. Our final bronze card here, NESTOR CORTES Jr. Okay, so now we're moving on to our silvers. So right now, I'm really, really loving JP Crawford. JP Crawford has been hitting the crap out of the ball, as I can say. I don't want to say that word, but JP Crawford so far against righties is batting .350. He's got 3 doubles so far, so we can see a little bit of a power boost there. He actually has some pretty good defense as well, silver defense, so it definitely helps with his overall being at shortstop as well. But again, batting .350, he's got 40 play appearances again against righties, so that's a very good sample size there. And then also against lefties, he's got 6-7 contact. He's batting .357 against lefties. He's got a double, he's got a triple, and he's got 2 home runs so far. So let's get that power boosted against lefties. I can see that maybe in the 50s, man. That could be a nice little boost from JP Crawford. He could get some major boosts right here, man. He can make a pretty penny off of him. I think he's going to be a great card to invest in. JP Crawford, the shortstop for Seattle Mariners. Take a look at him. Now, like I said with NESTOR CORTES, I don't know if there's a hotter pitcher. I don't think there's a hotter hitter than Ty France. Ty France is boosted up right now. He's got a supercharged card. He is the first baseman for the Seattle Mariners. Again, he's a card that actually is worth quite a bit right now. So kind of a tough one to invest in, but he's going to be going gold. We know this. He's off to a fantastic start. He is batting so far against righties .367. He's got 3 home runs too. So he's going to get some major upgrades, not only to his contact, but also to his power. 49 power. He's going to get a nice boost there. He has to have a couple doubles too against right-handed pitching. Now, if we go to lefties, and a cool 400 against lefties. He's got 2 home runs. He's got a double. Again, I mean, he is out of the world right now. He is doing fantastic. I guarantee he's going to go gold. This man is very good. His defense is pretty decent too. At first base, it doesn't really matter. Defense is just weighted a little bit differently at first base. So as long as he's hitting well and we get those major boosts to power versus righties, he's going to go gold. Book it for Ty France. Now, the final silver we're going to talk about is Corey Knebel, the closer for the Philadelphia Phillies. Now, the Phillies are not off to a great start, but Corey Knebel has been doing very well. He already has 3 saves so far for the season. He's pitched 7 innings. I know it's a really small sample size, but the biggest thing with Corey Knebel is that he walks a lot of people. He does have 2 walks in 7 innings, which is not horrible, and honestly is not that bad. 47 walks per 9. We could maybe see a little bit of a boost there, but honestly, 174 batting average. He's got 6 strikeouts in 7 innings. Pretty on par with those numbers. The biggest thing that we can see for him is his walks per 9. Now, they don't always go and update this off the rip, so this could be a long-term play. I do think Corey Knebel has a really good shot to go gold. We should give him a little bit more time, but I think it'll be a great guy to invest in. down the line. He'll make us a lot of stubs. Corey Knebel is our final silver card here. Now we have our first gold card. We're going to talk about an investment that I think will probably pan out to be a diamond at some point. Now, right now, I will say he is going for quite a bit of stubs. So keep that in mind. This is going to be a long-term investment for Wander Franco. But so far, the biggest thing with Wander is that he's doing great against righties. Last year, he was really good against lefties. This year, he's doing very good against righties. He has a 326 average, and that's with 46 at-bats. So a good sample size there. He does have 5 doubles, and he has 2 home runs. So we can see some major power boost to his righty power. I can see that maybe in the mid-50s right there. His contact should go up to about 65 or so. Should be in the mid-60s. He's batting .412 against lefties. Again, these are not with a huge sample size. He's got 17 at-bats and 7 hits. He does have a home run, 2 doubles, and a triple. So again, we can see some major boost to his power numbers here. I see Wander Franco going to an 82, possibly an 83. But again, this is a guy we're looking at who already has good defense. He's got good speed. It's exactly what you want for a shortstop in that build. If he could just continually get this contact up against righties and get a little bit more power numbers, Wander Franco's going diamond, man. I think it's a huge opportunity for somebody like him to go diamond. So please take a look at Wander Franco. Now, I know I said Nestor Cortes Jr. was probably the hottest pitcher in baseball, but Carlos Rodon is doing pretty well as well. So we cannot go over him because, my goodness, he's off to a great start. People only batting 140 against him. Now, obviously, the 87 hits per 9 are pretty good, but I know we get a nice little boost to that. But I think the biggest boost here with Carlos Rodon is the strikeouts. He's pitched 17 innings so far. He's got 29 strikeouts in 17 innings. I think he's close to leading the league in strikeouts right now. So he's getting a major boost there. His walks, he got 6 walks in 17 innings, which is not the best off the rip. I don't think they'll touch that very much though. But again, I think the biggest thing with Carlos Rodon is that he's going to get a nice boost to his Ks per 9. He could get up to diamond as well. His price indicates that he's, creeping up to that point right now. So don't be afraid to invest in him. He's going to be very good. He's at least going up to 84, so we know that for sure. And I could definitely see him going diamond this roster update. And our final card we're going to be investing in is Joe Musgrove, the starting pitcher for the Padres. Now, if you guys were with me last year, Joe Musgrove should have been a diamond before the All-Star break. For some reason, he just wasn't. And then after that, of course, he started sucking. But then he came back into it. So Joe Musgrove is picking up where he left off at the end of last year, which is very good for us because that means we can make a lot of stubs off him. So far in 2022, people are batting 191 against him. Nothing too crazy there. But the thing we're going to be looking at right now is the strikeouts. So he does have 21 strikeouts in 19 innings. Again, this is what the problem was last year, just having a ton of strikeouts. We see him getting a nice little boost right there. But I think the biggest thing we can be looking at is the walks per 9. He only has 1 walk so far in 19 innings pitched. So, as long as they're being generous for him, he could get a nice little boost there in the walks per 9. If he can keep that up over the course of the year, again, this is a guy that should have been a diamond last year. He just did that sinker cutter mix too. So that's, always a good thing for us. Let's see if we can hold on to him down the line and see if we can get him to go diamond. He'll be a guy we're going to be investing in for right now that hopefully in the long run, obviously makes it to a diamond. We definitely want that. Joe Musgrove is the last guy we're going to be investing in. Okay, so there we have it. Our first roster investment video for you guys. Finally, man, it took him, 4 weeks to finally get this into the game. I thought maybe we'd go in after a couple weeks. We didn't get one. Last week, I thought we were going to get one, but we never got one. But finally, we have our first roster update. Please smash that like button for me if you guys want to make a lot of stubs. Comment down below other guys you guys are looking into as well. And make sure you guys subscribe. That way you guys never miss any videos. But until next time, I'll see you guys later. Peace.